yeah, let's get, Nancy, you stuff, can we talk about her getting appointed next week? I know you've had some reservations about her being on TCAP, but, from what I hear, Kurt Kelly's not really in the middle. And the lady down south in Mount Auburn, or Mount Montour, she has a lease to get windmills. So I don't see any reason why Nancy can't be on there. You're never gonna find somebody right in the middle. And we've been putting this off. Nancy's the only app basically we have, so there's no need to, fair is fair. So I wouldn't talk about it put it on the agenda for next week and.
I'd like to open it back up and see if we can get some other folks.
Why?
Well, she's very biased, you can see it.
Well, the lady Montour has a lease,
What lady?
the one we just appointed
The lady we just appointed.
To zoning.
to zoning.
Oh,
And from everybody I've talked to recently, Kurt Kelly's not in the middle either. You're not gonna find anybody in the middle. And just because Nancy, seems to me like a nice lady, she's not a rebel, or not a rebel, but overboard, or, you know what I mean? Why prolong this again? I mean, we've been doing it for months
they
and
can,
months.
they can act on with 4 people.
I don't see-
I'd like to get somebody that I feel could look at both sides. I'm not
And
so
Kurt
sure.
Kelly is one of those guys?
Yeah.
That would be good, yeah.
So I believe Nancy can do it.
Well, that's your opinion.
Bill? I mean, I didn't know Kurt Kelly from Adam, but I did talk to a lot of people, and he's not in the middle by any stretch of imagination.
When was the last time we had that open?
June.
In June?
Yeah, we can put it back on the
And we-
website.
And we go and put somebody that has a lease for windmill on the zoning. So what is Nancy Yuska? I mean, I don't know if she's even a member of TCAP, but she comes and voices her opinion. I mean, I don't get why you can do it for one person on your side, and we can't get somebody that's against them. You know what I mean? I mean, Nancy doesn't come across to me like, she's got rebel in my mind, but.
Bias,
Well, she-
bias is a good word.
She worked at UNI, and she worked in grants department, and I tell you, there's nobody that worked harder than her. They hated it when she retired. She is right down the middle with things, and she will do it right. She'll read through every last thing. Even when she talks here, it's like I just ramble, and she knows what she's doing, and she is no rebel. Just so far from being a rebel.
I mean, it is to the point where when Bill follows you guys, you guys get what you want, but what's right is right. I mean, just because Nancy has her opinion on something, you're gonna reopen it? We don't need to, we have an appointment, we have one.
You got one person, you don't have a choice.
We just had it open. We just had people that wanted to do it, had it open, and she's one of the only ones that applied. So why doesn't she get it? She has no criminal record, she
She doesn't even.
only reason you don't want her is because she is anti-windmill. Which, on the other hand, we appoint somebody in zoning that has a lease for a windmill. I don't get the justification.
Balance.
I honestly don't. I don't know who else is. I know Doug Dvorak, and he might be the only other one on there, but let's get the damn position filled like it should be and be done with it.
I'd like to have a choice.
So what happens when you open it up again and you guys can't find somebody to run?
I don't know.
I mean, that's exactly what you guys want. That's what you want to do.
Nancy also fills your gender balance requirement for that as well, so you do need to find another female to fill that. So it's not just opening it up for everybody, you're opening it up to find another female to apply.
I don't get it.
Well, it's your opinion, Kurt, you're more.
Okay, you don't know my opinion, so Bill needs to speak up. People know my opinion and they know what happens here, so, yeah.
You
It's
guys
just
have already
not right.
interviewed
But it's not
Nancy,
the first
right?
thing you guys, that's not right.
You talked to her?
Yeah, she's been talking.
We did interview her, yes. Laura and I did. She's knowledgeable. I don't know.
But the point is,
You know, he's only asking for it to be on the agenda for next week, so that
to
gives you a
approve her,
little
but
to think about it,
I just don't understand.
hash it.
You can't, it's a democracy. I mean, you're supposed to have views on both sides. You just can't exile somebody because they disagree with you. And that's exactly what you're doing.
I don't think we've done that in the past at all.
You're doing it right now. I'm not talking about the past.
Doug DeVore kind of showed a biased side, but I think Doug would, I think he'd look at both sides.
You don't think Nancy would?
You know, all I see is her in here.
She's only been in there a handful of times.
Oh, she's been a lot more than a handful of times.
You know, that's just, so why, how did this woman get in Montreal get put on zoning when she had a lease? And don't tell me you guys didn't know.
I did not know she had a lease.
You didn't ask if she had any kind of bias?
I never interviewed her. I had no idea who she was. I trusted you two.
I didn't.
That's that here. Lady that lives up north up here.
You knew she had a lease.
I don't think I did.
I think you did, but.
Now, Kurt, you can't tell me what I know, but I don't.
Well, you lied before.
I think you guys,
Yeah.
I think you guys said in the previous
No.
meeting that you knew she
You
had
got,
one.
when we were talking
No, I
about
did not
when
know
we
she
talked
had
about
a
the app thing,
So what?
when that guy applied after the deadline. You didn't tell me that, the right date on that. When I said something, brought it up, and they all come unglued on you that day, I felt bad. I mean, I felt bad for you. I mean, but I was misinformed on that deal. You don't recall.
You know, there's so many things that happens here, and there's so many times.
Well, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not, because you're
I'm not
not.
allowed to say, I'm not beyond making a mistake.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll call it a mistake then.
I'm even more concerned that because we come here, we're bad.
Yeah.
I am really concerned about that. I mean, what do? Just stay home and, that's just ridiculous. We don't have it, we wouldn't be here if you broadcast, or if you, whatever you do, I'm not tech savvy, so I could see it at home, then we wouldn't be here bugging you. But we don't have a choice, so I'm here and I'm bad. I mean, that's what I get, that's what I'm seeing.
We just want to be involved and we want to know what's going
But we
on.
care about this county
Yeah.
and my grandkids. I mean, I care about what's gonna happen down the road, and good grief, that is really bad. We're here, and so you don't want nobody that's here.
Richard.
I just want to voice my opinion. You guys open it up for applications, you only got one. And to reopen it, you have to be able to prove that Nancy's not fit to fill the position. Yes, she may lean one way, but I've seen you guys appoint people that lean the other way. So if you're gonna open it up again, you have to tell me why she's not fit for the position. She's a female. She's as honest and good a person as possible. And in my opinion, you should put her on. That's just my opinion, so.
Laura, can I ask you in our, interview, what was your opinion of Nancy?
Of Nancy?
Yes.
I thought she was very, very intelligent, very on top of it, very informed. She seemed very patient, knowledgeable. I don't remember her really saying, I want turbines, or I don't want turbines, just that she would listen, so. Yeah, I thought she did well.
I was just gonna add that since Jim has been sick, she hasn't been here much for this whole year.
That's other Nancy,
Huh?
other Nancy. Nancy Smith and Nancy Yuska.
Oh, okay, sorry about that, okay, thank you, thanks for clarifying that.
She's a nice lady